Hi, I'm Lynn, and here's what's happening at Ewetopia Farms today.
Loosening the field up a little bit, get it to dry out. Barley and grass seed should be put in real early. So it's actually pretty good. So there's alfalfa.
Don't let him tell you that he never gets new equipment. So let's get started. And look at that. We're getting leaves on our trees. It's a miracle. May has begun, and so have the leaves, and we're getting grass. It's starting to slowly warm up, and the grass is greening. That means we're going to be heading out to the fields soon, which is a good lead-in for today's video with Arnie.
I was thinking next week I might be on the field, so just changing the oils, hydraulics, all the filters, clean air filter. And then it just started raining right now. I don't think we're that far away. I want to put some barley in. It's critical that barley goes in early. So that's what we're doing today. Clean air filter. It looks like it's a little dirty. I think we just blow it clean for this year. And then we'll put a new one in probably next year. I put this brand new in last year. And a little bit of dust coming out of it. Well, we'll blast it out and see how much dirt comes out. And we're just getting the tractor ready for the spring. So took the air filter out, cleaned it up. And it wasn't too bad, just a little dusty. Probably going to run that for this year. And my coolant's a little low. So we'll have to get some more of that. I don't have any of that right now. And today we put on brand new changed oil, motor oil. Brand new fuel filter. There's a hydraulic filter under the seat that had to be changed. And there's a large hydraulic filter in the back. Got it changed. Probably going to try to wash it off a little bit before we get started. And I cleaned the air conditioner inside. Topped up the Freon. It was just a little low, which is normal for the winter months. And check the air pressure in my tires. So all I got left to do is put a little bit of engine coolant in that. And there's one filter behind the seat, an air filter for the air conditioner. I have to check that too for a second. But that's what we're doing today.
And do you think Max thinks that we can't see him there?
What are you doing, buddy?
Max is always stalking us.
So we just got that all ready. Greased it all up. I broke that bolt right there. Got a new bolt in it. Everything looks fine. So this is what we use for breaking the field with the first pass. We just go over the fields once with this machine here with a pass. It actually cuts in about 4 or 5 inches deep. I can go deeper, but I don't want to. And it just loosens up that soil. And that's what we'll do over the first pass. And that's called a center fold because it folds right in half when you fold it up. Got that done? And we're just loosening the field up a little bit to get it to dry out. It's starting to rain, so I just thought I'd give it one scuff. And see what happens. It's only a small field. I want to seed it down with alfalfa. just breaking the crust loose to get it to dry out a little better for the grass seed. So this field was not plowed last fall, just come right off the bean field, and we just spread it under sheep manure, and that's the way we left it. So this shouldn't take me too long, and we'll get home. So, it's going to rain for a few days, but I just wanted to break this field up, and I wouldn't be out here, but this is going to be barley and grass seed, and the moister the field is, probably the better that is. Barley and grass seed should be put in real early. So I'll just show you what it looks like here. Just hang on a second. So there is the ground. It's actually quite nice. It's actually quite, I wouldn't want to be out here any earlier. Oh, there's a little worm. I'll bury him. So you can see in the tires, a little bit of ground sticking in the tires. Like I say, I wouldn't be out here, but I want to put barley on here and grass seed. So you can see it's actually pretty good. So just wanted to break it up once to get the crust broken up. I think it's going to rain. I see that. But at least it'll be broken up. And the next pass, we'll go over this field with the cultivator and a harrow at the back, make it nice and level, and then we'll put the barley, grass seed, and we'll have a roller behind the seeder and get her done. It's only 20 acres. It's not a real big piece. And now we're going to go and see how the alfalfa wintered out. I'm right beside the hayfield here. And I'll show you how good that turned out. Or bad, either way. So there's the alfalfa. That looks really nice. I say right now it's probably 5 or 6 inches high. So it looks really good. I'm extremely happy with that. This was 84% of pure alfalfa with a little bit of grasses. I don't think you can complain too much about that. Just want to see what the center of the field looks like. Yeah. So the center of the field has got a little more grasses in it. I'm a little disappointed with that. A little too much grass. But anyways, it is what it is. But you can see it's 5 or 6 inches high. And we're about 30 days away from cutting the first crop of hay. Yeah, this is no-tilled in, you see. And you see these bare spots. I have a lot better results with doing it my way. This was no-tilled in through a no-till machine. So there's a whole spot there that was missed. But it is what it is. I'm pretty happy with that anyhow. It'll still be a real good crop of hay. So I better get home.
Okay, don't let him tell you that he never gets new equipment. It's used, but it's new to us.
So I'm just gonna feed some sheep right now, and I'll just show you what happened. So I got a used roller. I was looking for one, I told everybody. And I found this one in Western Ontario. I had a neighbor down the road that has a trucking company trucked it home for me. Hopefully pretty reasonable. And I'll just show you what I got here. So, the one I missed, the one I was gonna buy, there was a communication problems and it got sold behind me, so I didn't lost out on it. But I'm a true believer. Everything that wasn't meant for me that I didn't get was the reason for it. So this is the way I was brought up. This is called a collie packer, and the one with the points on it is called a crow packer. So the one I was gonna get was a crow packer, and I didn't want that one. And this is the one I want. And the reason why, these wheels never crack. It's very, very, very rare that these wheels ever crack. And a crow packer, if you hit a rock a certain way, you can actually break them. They break down quite easily. Be happy with this one. This is one that's made in the States, I think. And I'm very happy with it. It's a second-hand one. The hoses are a little short, so we're gonna fix that tomorrow. And we're hoping to hook this on right behind my seed drill. And while we're planting grass seed and beans, we're going to be packing the field down the same trip. And I think this machine is 14 feet wide. And it's a half a foot wider than my planter, which I wanted to have. So, extremely happy with this machine. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with it. The bearings look good. These are a heavier wheel. This wheel here is a lot heavier. So, anyway, so that's what I picked it up today. Haven't got it hooked on yet. My plan is in the shed. I'm going to get it out and get it all hooked up. But these hoses aren't long enough, so we're going to have to fix them tomorrow. We're going to town tomorrow, so that's what's happening with that machine. I don't know how old this is. I'm going to guess it's definitely not a new machine, but the price is right compared to a brand new one. I priced a brand new crow packer, and they were $12,000. And I paid way less than $12,000 for this one. And since this one's made in the States, I think, you're paying American funds. This one's probably well over $12,000. I'm not sure. Anyways, I paid very little for it. I had a real good price on it, so I bought it. Anyways, I'll show you what that looks like when we use it and how we hook it up. But right now, I'm going to feed some sheep. So, we used the new pallet forks today to unload all my seed today, and they told me that the skids would weigh 1,000 or 1 ton. That's 2,000 pounds, and that's 50 bags, and that weighs 2,700 pounds. So that's 700 pounds over the 1 ton. So I was a little misled with that. And that little tractor right there was maxed out on that. It actually picked it up quite easily, but the tractor was a little light at the back end. So, but it did do the job, so that worked. And I probably didn't explain this very good a few minutes ago. So, a collie packer, that's what I call it, probably not right. A Cully packer just has the one groove in it to pack it. A Crow packer doesn't have the grooves in this. It just has a packing wheel with a rib. And in between here, there's a separate wheel that has teeth on it. And I think that's why it's called a Crow packer. And that wheel that has the teeth on it is the wheel that always cracks if you hit a rock. Now, when I say hit a rock, I'm not giving the impression that I'm driving over rocks like a foot in diameter or even more. I'm not doing that. When I'm talking about driving over a rock, I'm talking about a rock that's about 6 inches, okay? Maybe 8. I'm talking about those rocks, you know, when you're rolling and it's you're tired and sweaty and you got no cab and you got no air conditioning and you're driving down the field with the roller and you see that rock and you say to yourself, no, that's not a rock. I'm sure it's not there. I'm not supposed to have rocks. So you just pass it, okay, hopefully it'll disappear. And then you come back around the other end of the field, you know, and you drive by and you say, God, is that the same rock? No. And it doesn't look very big. I can probably drive over it. Well, it does look a little big, but we're not supposed to have rocks. So we'll just keep driving and hopefully it'll disappear. And then the third time you come around the field, it's right in front of you. And you say, no way. I don't want to stop the tractor and get out there and pick that rock up. I'm sure we'll just overlook it and it'll just not be there. And the tractor drives over it and you feel a little lump. And then, you know, you slow down because you know it's a rock. And the roller goes right over top of it. And you hear that little roller makes a little bang. And you know that you drove over a rock that you thought was going to disappear, but it's not disappearing. And you don't look behind you because, God, maybe you broke the roller now and you're going to have a real bad day, you know, because of that rock that wasn't supposed to be in the field that was going to disappear. That's the kind of rock I'm talking about. This roller here can go over quite a few rocks. The Crow packer doesn't like rocks. Saying that, I pick my rocks. So that's the difference. So that's the machine we got today. It's just starting to rain right now. I got the sheep half fed. I'm going to go in and have a coffee with Lynn and have supper. Just feeding the lambs right now. It's actually late tonight, so. They're all looking good. Hey buddies, hey, you okay? Well, you can see there, we moved another 14 white lambs over today. So there's a 14 of them in here that don't understand what's going on. But I'm thinking we're going to have to get some more manger space because I think it's all filled up. So I'm just going to grab this fork here. I just leveled the hay out. Yeah, I'm thinking we're all filled up. 130 feet long, and it's all pure lambs. Some lambs aren't even in here eating, so. So anyways, that's all I can do tonight. I just checked the drinker. The drinker's clean. All lambs. Packed right in. So these guys are quieted down quite good now. Pretty soon we're gonna start doing the selection thing. That's all I can do now. I don't know if you can see that. So the shear is coming in 10 days, hopefully. We're gonna have these shorn off. Well, that's a pretty even bunch of ewes, eh? Look at that. Look at the backs on those. Yeah, like that a lot. So. Hey, Bob. That was a little lamb born with only half a foot, and we still have her. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Put her down? I didn't want to put her down. So she's just living a good life, and that's the way it is. See, she's missing her foot there. You guys should calm down now a little bit, okay? Look at the size of that ewe lamb. Hey, Bob. Well, actually, that's a ram. Boy, that's a nice guy. Anyways, that's all I can do tonight. They're feeling pretty good. Actually, when the first couple of days we took them away from the mothers, they're all upset. But to be honest with you, they're teenagers. They shouldn't be with mom anymore. They're having a way better time on their own now. Look. See, look, they're feeling great. Here they come back again. 100-pound lambs, and they're still doing lamb races yet. There they go. Oh, see a little cough there. Hey, buddies. Cough it out, buddy. Cough it out. Hey, who are you? Yeah. I actually wish I could keep them all, but I can't. Yeah. Anyways. Don't want to talk about that right now. Anyways, I better get going. I got lots of work to do, so. Oh. I'm done that barn, so I'm going to call that a night. That's the problem with lambs. So I just fed her. And look, these lambs are walking on top of her alfalfa. Come on. Don't do that anymore. I can't keep them out of the manger, so they, brother and sister, they're running the whole barn right now. Well, at least they're eating hay, I guess, the lambs. Oh, really, Mom? What are you doing? What are you doing? I already fed you. Anyways, call that a night. I'm going to call that a night. Get some rest tonight. Tomorrow. Get some rest tonight. See what's happening tomorrow. See you later. Support the channel, please.